Good evening, students. The topic of the discussion today is about chapter that is called managerial remuneration. Other two chapters are being covered by other teachers, and they will be talking you about the accounts of banking companies and insurance companies. But in this chapter, this is managerial remuneration. I believe that giving you some fundamental understanding is required in this chapter. So what is managerial remuneration? We need to understand. Managerial remuneration is nothing but we need to understand that this is the managers who are running the affairs of the company, and this is the payment which is to be given to those people who are running the affairs of the company. So who are the managers whom we are going to give the remuneration? So managers refers to all the people who are running the organization. That is called board of directors. So when I say board of directors, I say managing director, I say director only. These are the people who are going to take decision about the company. And when these people they take decision about the company, they are taking all decisions, whether it is their remuneration, whether it is any other, whether it is operating decision or any other decision about the company. So they may make some otherwise rules which can increase their remuneration. So in this case, Companies Act 2013 section 198 has gone to put a bar on them, that you guys, since you are the operating authority, you are the decision making authority, you can change the structure of the profits, you can take more money at your homes. So they went on to have a section that's called 198 under Companies Act 2013 for their managerial remuneration. So under the rule, when we say managerial remuneration, it means these are the people who are having the controlling stake, that is called not the controlling stake in terms of shareholding, but the controlling stake in terms of the decisions. So the Companies Act emphasize that how much their remuneration should be. So they say since their remuneration is an important portion of the profit, so they say it cannot be increased or more than 11% of the profits. So 11% of the profits, their remuneration cannot exceed. So when I talk about that how this whole process with regard to this chapter will move further, I am moving further that how to handle this chapter. There are some basic understandings of the chapter, and those basic understandings of the chapters are: number one, you need to understand who are the managers. Number two, you are talking about the profits. So the question is definition of the profits. What are the profits definition? How will you calculate those profits and other aspects? Third aspect is if there are inadequate profits. So if there are inadequate profits, it means the company is having not sufficient profits to distribute to them. Then how will you disperse remuneration to them? So these are the major three key areas whereby we will be focusing on calculation of profits, then finding out inadequacy of the profits, and one more point we can add, that 11% of profits. So this 11% of profits would be total remuneration paid to these managerial persons. So understanding this, who are managers, we have understood that these are the managers who are going to have a controlling impact onto the profits or the running at the affairs of the company. Now there is what is the definition of the profits, what are inadequate profits, and then 11% of the total remuneration. Moving further in my in my discussion, I will first discuss that if there are inadequate profits, and if there are inadequate profits, how much remuneration will these managers be going to get?